Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And in today's video, we'll be going over TryHackMe's Advent of Cyber 2024, Day 5 XXE XML External Entity. That being said, let's not waste any more time and get right into the video. All right, so today's already December 6th. I'm doing this early in the morning. Had another late night at work, had to get some Horizon AI tests done. Still have a couple more due today, but however, we're still getting it knocked out. That being said, December is already picking up fast. Just wanted to let you know I have not done this, haven't went through any of the answers. All I did was start up Burp and the machine, just for proof. I'm going as this as an actual user, not as any kind of influencer, nor do I have any aspirations to be an influencer. I'm just going over there just to share the knowledge you can't get in college, and just go through this, as a user, as a normal person, not brand myself as someone special. So that being said, again, just wanted to show you that I have not even went through this yet. I'm just going to go read the story. Pretty much I'll kind of just high level it. I did read a little bit of that. Pretty much they wanted to rush out a platform where everyone in the city could get a gift. They rushed it real fast where the mayor had to help out, and there possibly might be some vulnerabilities for this being pushed out and rushed out last minute. So that being said, please make sure, again, go through everything if you're a beginner so you have full understanding. Even take some notes if you're new to offensive security, web application hacking, or pen testing, whatever you want to call it, branded as. Make sure you go through everything. I know this is beginner friendly, but also take notes if you have never done this before. Understand the basic concepts related to XML, explore XML External Entity XXE and its components, learn how to exploit the vulnerability, understand remediation measures. Important concepts: extensible markup language, XML. XML is a commonly used method to transport and store data in a structured format that humans and machines can easily understand. Consider a scenario where two computers need to communicate and share data. Both, oh shit, already? All right, let me add time. That was quick. I just barely started this thing. Oh well. All right, let me go over that again. XML is commonly used method to transport and store data in a structured format that humans and machines can easily understand. Consider a scenario where two computers need to communicate and share data. Both devices need to agree on a common format for exchanging information. This agreement format is known as XML. You can think of XML as a digital filing cabinet, just as a filing cabinet has folders with labeled documents inside. XML uses tags to label and organize information. These tags are like folders that define the type of data stored. This is what an XML looks like: a simple piece of text information organized in a structured manner. So we got people, name of the folder, and then we got what's inside: glitch, address, email, phone. So tag at the beginning, name, and then, the name's a tag, the actual name, and then tag what it is. So it's start to finish. In this case, the tags people, name, address, etc. are like folders in a filing cabinet, but now they store data about glitch. So they have the glitch name, glitch's address, glitch's email, glitch's phone, etc. The content inside each tags like glitch, Warville, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 represents the actual data being stored like before. The key benefit of XML is that it is easily shareable and customizable, allowing you to create your own tags. Document type definition, DDT. Now that two computers have agreed to share data in a common format, what about the structure of the format? Where is the DDT comes into play? Or here is when DDT comes into play. A DDT is a set of rules that defines the structure of an XML document. Just like a database scheme, it acts like a blueprint telling you what elements, tags, and attributes are allowed in the XML file. Think of it as a guideline that ensures the XML document follows a specific structure. So pretty much what that is a DDT is pretty much, it lays out the foundation and I guess you could say rule set of how everything has to be structured inside the database. For example, if you want to ensure an XML document about people will always include name, address, email, and phone number, we would define those rules through a DDT shown below. Doc type, people, element, people, name, address, email, phone, etc. You get the gist, as it is all done down here. In the above DDT, element defines element tags that are allowed, like name, address, email, phone, whereas PC data stands for parsed people data, meaning it will just consist of just plain text. So plain text being 1234, Sarah Court, or whatever, address, San Jose, California, 95127. I'll have to give you my old zip code. That is my super old zip code, actually. This is my grandparents' home. They no longer live there. Anyway, entities. So far, for both computers have agreed on the format, the structure of data, and the type of data that will share. Entities in XML are placeholders that allow the insertion of large chunks of data referencing internal or external files. They assist in making the XML file easy to manage, especially when the same data is repeated multiple times. Entities can be defined internally within the XML document or externally, referencing data from the outside source. For example, an external entity references data from an external file or resource in the following code of the entity could refer to an external file located at http tryhackme.com robots.txt, which would be loaded into the XML if allowed by the system. We are specifically discussing external entities because it is one of the main reasons that XXE is introduced. If not, it is not properly managed. So pretty much this goes over kind of how the different variations of it is. For example, if a vulnerable XML parser processes this external entity definition. Okay, so here the entity at THM file refers to the sensitive file etc password. This is always key. You'll find out more in offensive security. On a system, when the XML is processed, the parser will try to load and display the contents of that file, exposing sensitive information to the attacker. Excuse me. In the upcoming tasks, we will examine how XXE works and how to exploit it. So now we've got to connect our machine, which we already done to save time. Click on the green star. Okay, click on it, and then you will go to this application right here. Oops, copy. Let's see if that works. There we go. And also, just in case, if you are using an external box and you're brand new to the setup, I am using VPN, OpenVPN. So that's how I'm able to connect to the TryHackMe infrastructure. I forgot to say that in the other videos. Yeah, so we'll get back to that. Practical. Now that you have an understanding of the basic concepts related to XML and XXE, we will analyze the application to allow users to view and add products to their carts and perform the checkout activity. You can access the wherever application hosted at here. This application allows users to request their Christmas wishes. Click on the Add to Wish List under Warville's Jolly Cap. Okay. View, Add to Wish List. You got that. After adding the products to the wish list, the cart button visit. All right. Cart PHP. There we go. On the checkout page, the user will be prompted to enter his name and address as shown below. Glitch, temporary Warville address, proceed to checkout. There we go. Enter any name of your choice and address and click on complete checkout. Oops. All right, now we got to enter our name. Turk408. I'll enter my grandparents' old address. They're no longer there, so it doesn't matter. Just for shits and giggles. Oops. And enter any name of your choice and address. There we go. We already got that. Okay, checkout. Complete checkout. There we go. Successful has wish 21. Okay. Wish 21 indicates the wishes placed under this user on the website. Once you click on Wish 21, you will see a forbidden page because the details are only accessible to admins. But we can try to bypass this with try to bypass this and access other people's wishes. This is what we will need to try to perform in the task. Okay, we got that error. There we go. Before discussing exploiting XXC on the web, let's learn how to intercept the request first. We need to configure the environment so that as a pen tester, all web traffic from our browser is routed through Burp Suite. Okay, I don't think I've done, did I do? Yeah, I got a Burp set up. Okay, cool. I didn't know if I did that or not. We will use Burp Suite, a powerful web vulnerability scanner, to intercept and modify requests. For this exploitation, you can use Burp Suite in the attack box on the desktop of the attack box. I'm using my own box, but it is there for you built in if you use the attack box. Once you click on the icon, Burp Suite will open with an introductory screen. You will see a message like "Welcome to Burp Suite." Click on the next button. Yep, we already got that. So if you need help setting this up, this pretty much walks you step by step. Also, if you need help, there's a lot of good YouTube videos on there. I'm not going to go through this. I already have mine set up, ready to go. Mine looks different just because I changed the display. Helps easier on the eyes, for me at least. So once Burp Suite has started, you'll see the main interface, proxy, intruder, repeater, and others. Inside Burp Suite, the settings tab at the top right, you will see Burp's browser option under the Tools section. Enable allow Burp's browser to run without a sandbox option and click close icon in the right corner settings. This still goes over. After allowing Burp to run without a sandbox, you should see navigate to, all right. So we're going to do this again with the proxy on. Paste, let me get Burp up and running. Why does this look different? Oh, there we go. Looks a little different than the Pro. So I haven't used Community in a while. Bear with me. Okay, now that we got intercept on, now we can go to our site. Now it should intercept the traffic. There it goes. We got this. Now let's see what we need to do next. HTTP history. Actually, I don't know. Let's see, open browser so that all requests are intercepted. Does it want you to do that? Index PHP, not secure. Okay. Oops. All right, so now that we got this, web history, get request Warville, home. All right, so, okay, I found out what's wrong. This one looks a little different than the Pro. So what I did was pretty much just went around, clicking around. You'll see them pop up, view, just trying to get everything in. All these requests are popping up now. So I got it. We're good to go. So now after that, what does it say? Where were we at? Now when you visit the URL, HTTP product.php, obviously the site's in there. Did we get that? Product.php. Now we got it right here. There we go. So let's go ahead and just type it this way for ease. Now when you visit the URL and click add to widget, add, click, and click Add to Wish List, an AJAX call is made to wishlist PHP with the following XML as input. Okay, so what does that say? Click Add to Wish List. Okay. It should be. Okay, there it is. I think that's it right there. 10 wishlist PHP, params PHP. Okay, user wishlist ID 1. Priority I. Where is it at? There we go. Here it is. User wishlist ID 1, product ID 1. All right, now we got that. This wishlist PHP accepts the request and parses the request using the following code. So PHP lab disable entity loader, false, etc., etc. Now, preparing the payload, when the user sends specifically crafted XML data to the application, the line libxml disable entity loader false in parentheses allows the XML parser to load external entities. This means the XML input can include external file references to requests to remote servers. When the XML processed by simple XML underscore load underscore string with the lib XML underscore noent option, the web app resolves external entities, allowing attackers access to sensitive files or allowing them to make unintended requests from the server. What if we update the XML request or include references for external entities? We will use the following XML instead of the above. Okay. When we send this XML payload, the first two lines introduce XML called entity that tells the XML parser to replace the and payload reference with the contents of the file etc host. Okay. So connection keep alive, that's where we're going to make our change, but it's not there. Wait, was this under repeater? Yeah, it is under repeater. Okay, so send to repeater. So we're going to go here. So I believe this is where we make the change. Send. There we go. The following lines are desirable for IPv6 cable hosts. That is not good. Well, depending on what it is, but anyway. So place the mouse or cursor inside the request in the repeater tab in Burp Suite and press Ctrl V or paste the copy of the above highlighted area. So as you can see, pretty much the product ID 127.0.0.1 local host. Let's see if that's what we got. Yep, product ID 127.0 local host. And we got the exact same thing, so we're doing it correctly. All right. When we click send, the server malicious XML payload, which included the external entity reference to etc/etc/host. As a result, the wishlist PHP responded with the contents of /etc/host file leading to an XXE vulnerability. Now that you have identified vulnerability in the application, it's time to see in action. McSkitty software has tasked us with finding loopholes, and we've successfully uncovered one in the wishlist.php endpoint. But our work does not end there. Let's take a step further and assess the potential impact this vulnerability could have on the application. All right, now that our objective is clear, let's leverage the vulnerability we discovered and lead contents of each wishes page demonstrated the full extent of this flaw to help McSkitty secure the platform. So to get started, let's recall the page that is only accessible by admins, wishes, wish one text. Using this path, we will just need to guess the potential absolute path of the file. Typically, the web applications are hosted on /var/www/html. With that in mind, let's build out our new payload. So note, not all web applications use this path, but web servers typically use it. All right, so let's copy the payload. Payload system. Okay, we got it. So let's go back. Oh, let's go back to burp. We're already in repeater, so all we've got to do is copy and paste over the original one. And now we're just going to send it back. Invalid. Okay, so the product ID, wish to, mirror malware, test, warranty, cane, quantity 1 is invalid. So let's see what we got. We got Warren Kane quantity 1. Yep. Wish 1 is invalid. So I think we're going to have to go off the wishes from what it looks like. As a result, we were able to view the next wish. So pretty much this is like you just change out the wishes manually, wish 1, wish 2, and see if anything pops. This is similar to like what we found multiple times. In an HR platform, you pretty much change your employee ID, you just change out the numbers, and you could see someone else's employee information. Actually, this happened in Pay. We were able to even go back into Splunk and search executives' pay stubs. So that being said, we also, once we found that out, how to fix it with the proper team, then we went back for a certain amount of time to check to see if anyone was able, like an insider threat, doing that and taking screenshots of people's pay stubs. Once my old manager did that Splunk flu, that was crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much the same way, and that's kind of giving you the base concepts of these small vulnerabilities, but they can lead to bigger and more sensitive confidential information or things. So that being said, as a result, we were able to see the next wish. Then you just change it out manually. Conclusion, it was confirmed that the application was vulnerable, and the developers were not at fault since they were only wanted to give the townspeople something before Christmas. However, it became evident that by bypassing security testing led to an application that did not securely handle incoming requests. Okay, so the following so here's pretty much the remediation, I believe. Disable external entity loading, validate, sanitize user input. All right, so let's see. Let's go to here, change log. Oh, okay. What does that say? After discovering the vulnerability in the city, immediately remember that the changelog file exists with the web application stored at the following. After checking, it can be seen that someone pushed the vulnerable code with the application after the software's team. And file list. Oh, we got a flag. Backdoors. Let's see what this one's for. Oops, is that the wrong one? Oh, dummy. Wait. That didn't work. Crazy. What happened? Did I copy the wrong one? An unknown error has occurred. Oh, duh. I got burp on, bozo. There we go. I still do this to this day sometimes. Just make sure you got burp turned off when you're doing this again. So now that we got that, test the flag that was discovered. What is the flag discovered after navigating through the wishes? So now we got to turn burp back on. All right, so let's see, wish. I'm gonna try 5s. Let's see what we get. Invalid, meaning 5s. I'm gonna go in 5s. Usually you could do that. Oops. Shit, did I fuck up? Oh no, never mind. 10. My old football number. 15. Nope. Let's just try 12. All right. Actually, I'm a dummy. So there should be a wish. I think I got the wrong one. Wish list. Cart product wish list. Yeah, that's right. Repeater. Cookie. Oh, there we go. Right here. All right, let's try it. I usually like to do these because sometimes they are in some kind of sequence, at least in my luck and experience, not just in like real life, but a lot of CTF stuff, puzzle stuff. They are like that, especially in employee numbers. They have some kind of sequence sometimes, or even if it's broken down granularly in department numbers or what have you. Sometimes they are done like that, which is odd. And yeah, we got the flag. There we go. Oh, make sure again, turn burp off, or else you're going to get that error. Got it. 1, 2, total of 4 for the completion. And we are done with day 5. That being said, my review video will be out today around noontime. And then also I'll be releasing day 6 today as well. I should be all caught up with work. That being said, I'm also going to touch on a couple friends on LinkedIn asked me to do what happened with the United Care CEO and how there was a mix-up, not just on the physical security executive protection side, but also how does that integrate and where is that gray area with cybersecurity, threat intel, and even insider threat. If you look at some of the things that went on, it just doesn't make sense so far. So I'll be releasing that video on Saturday as well. So that being said, have a good day. See you all in the next one.